Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to another episode of the Washington Commanders franchise here on Madden NFL 24. Today we are at home to face the 4-9 Denver Broncos as our Commanders have been playing some different football as of late. Winners of 3 straight games now sit at 5-8, trying to continue it today against Sean Payton and this Broncos squad. It's been through quite a season. That man right there, I don't know why he's getting ready as he's been in all the animations in this game. But Shedeur Sanders, their superstar quarterback's out for the next 2 weeks with a ruptured disc. But they're not the only one dealing with quarterback troubles. We'll be missing Michael Penix Jr. for the rest of the season. So it'll be the Jacoby Brissett show. But we'll see him after the Broncos take the field. If you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. As both teams rocking backup quarterbacks today, it'll be Davis Mills, the former Houston Texan, at the helm for the Broncos. We're going to start off with Elijah Mitchell on the ground twice. He loses a yard on those carries. Now 3rd and 11. Mills to the air, gets away from pressure and dumps it to the sideline. So a nice 3 and outs for this Commanders defense that's played a lot better in recent weeks. Here comes Jacoby Brissett taking the field. We saw him with a little bit of a stretch earlier in the year when Penix was hurt. 4 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Wasn't all that impressive, but he's going to have to be the rest of the year because he will be the starter for the final 4 games. What a block on 1st and 10. Andrew Norwell springs Singletary free. A beautiful pancake by our left guard. Now out to the 48. Handoff to Singletary again, who's seen his workload completely exponentially grow the past couple of weeks as Allen Robinson will be hurt. He'll come back in the second half. 2nd and 10. Singletary again getting another carry. Our superstar halfback with his 3rd already of the day. And we face a 3rd and 8. Trying to set up a screen for Singletary. He gets it, and he's going to be stuffed well shy of the marker. And both teams will punt on their first possession. Now back to the Broncos here. 1st and 10. Quick pass for Judy, and he gets hit hard. Snead, who's played a lot better in recent weeks, breaks that one up. 2nd and 10. Here's Elijah Mitchell, who's going to run right into Yamin Davis. Tackle down for no gain. It's quickly 3rd and 10 for the Broncos. They try to set up a screen of their own, and it's not going to work. The Commanders' defense again gets off the field. Now our offense needs to get something on their second drive, as here's a short pass for Devin Singletary. It's a 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7 now. Brissett back to the air. Steps to his right, has a man in his face. He's going to lob this one deep. Singletary beats the coverage, but he overthrows him. That route worked 3 times against the Seahawks last week. Unfortunately, couldn't connect here. So now on 3rd and 7, that one is batted away. And that is incomplete, and that'll end the drive. So both defenses playing good so far today. But here's a 1st down for the Broncos. Will Dissly, the former Seattle Seahawk, into the 40 of Washington. Next play, Mills back to the air. Coming back for this one is Sutton, who spins off of a tackle, and he picks up 6. 2nd and 4. Now Davis Mills again drops back right side, has a man open. This is Marvin Mims Jr. with the 1st down, and this is the best drive of the day for the Broncos. They're inside field goal territory. Next play fake. Davis, Mills, right side, has a man as Judy for the end zone. Beautiful play action for the Broncos, results in a touchdown. They strike first now 7-0. So see if the Commanders can answer. It's Singletary who gets the carry right side, and he's already up to his 5th carry of the day. He had 33 last week for a $141. Gets a lot of workload these days with Gibson, who will be back, though, next week. 2nd and 6. This one's a loss of 2. Speared down by Drue Sanders. And now a 3rd and 8. Showing pressure is Denver. They back out of it. They set up a tight end screen for Noah Clancy, and it's not going to work. This offense continues to struggle to find their motor. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Here's Mills on 1st and 10 as he throws this one out of bounds. Lives to fight another day. 2nd and 10 now. Mills short. This one's checked down for Elijah Mitchell. Another former Houston Texan gets minimal gain. And now it's 3rd and 10. Mills to the air. Looks right side. And this one's going to be caught, but well shy of the marker. Punt for the Broncos. Coming up on less than a minute to go here in the first quarter, as here's a carry for Singletary. And again, Tyron Smith will come off the field. He's dealt with injuries all year long. Now 3rd and 5. Brissett under a lot of pressure. He just throws this one away. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter as Draymond Jones is hurt. And the Broncos lead 7-0. It's been a defensive slugfest so far. They'll begin the quarter at their own 37-yard line. Handoff for Elijah Mitchell, right side. He's had nowhere to go today. 6 carries, 9 yards. 2nd and 7 now. Mills, they're going to trust Mitchell again, but this time it's Forbes who comes down with the initial hit. Will be finished off by Jones, and it'll be a 3rd and 7. Going to have to go to the air. The Broncos. Mills, right side, air mails it. Another stop here for the defense. They'll get the football back for their offense, but they got to get something going. Starting off their own 14 here, and here's a missed throw. Again, Brissett not accurate today. It's struggled so far. That was a guaranteed first down. 2nd and 10. There will be an 8-yard gain for Singletary. But now you face 3rd and 2. They're going to trust their power back, Kareem Hunt, who gets it done. The former Arizona Cardinal gets 4 on his first carry of the day. He'll keep the drive alive. Next carry, Singletary checks back in, gets space left side, picks up 5. On 2nd and 5, this time Brissett will go to the air. It's a 5-man pressure, and he had Clancy, but he missed him. Brissett, 3 for 8 for only 4 yards. Not a good start. Next play, misses Singletary. Again, another miss. That drive was killed because of Jacoby Brissett. So the Broncos will get the ball back at their own 35. Here's a nice stretch carry for Mitchell, his best carry of the day. 6 yards right side. They go to the air for Mitchell in the next play, and he's going to have space spun down into our territory as they flip it to our 41. 1st and 10 RPO this time. Looks right side, hangs on as Judy through contact. Nice hit by Forbes. On 2nd and 6, Mills again to the air. Check down for Mitchell. He beats Davis. Elijah Mitchell very much involved in this offense. He's bounced around the league the past couple of seasons, but is finding his home here in Denver, as that's a 1-yard loss from Drue Tranquill right as I hype him up. Now 3rd and inches. Mills, though, will go to the air. Looks left side. Has Judy, who gets free from Snead. He gets tracked down to the 1-yard line, pushed out of bounds. They'll go goal line the next carry for Mitchell, and he will find the end zone for a touchdown. Broncos extend their lead, now up 14-0. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning, where Washington currently has the football, but they face a 3rd and 8. At the 23 of Denver, they're going to trust Singletary on the ground. He's not even going to come close. Interesting play call. Washington does get 3, but the Broncos get the ball right back. There's an incomplete pass on 1st and 10. 2nd and 10 now. Mills again to the air. Steps up. Looks right side as a man coming back for the football. It's Sutton, but he's pushed out of bounds after 3. Big 3rd and 7 here. Commanders with a chance to get off the field. They force a check down, but Mitchell gets the first down. Elijah Mitchell continues to use his shiftiness. He keeps this drive alive. Now going empty here. They take their time getting back to the ball. As here's a throw left side, and it's caught. It's Elijah Mitchell again. Snead loses him, and he gets out to the 36. Again, the Broncos don't call timeouts as this clock continues to tick, now at 40 seconds. As the next play, there's Judy across the middle. And finally, Denver will use a timeout. 33 seconds left to go here. Mills across the middle. That one's batted down. Forbes there in coverage. 2nd and 10. Play fake. Allen bearing down. He looks right side. Incomplete. Fuller with coverage on Judy. Another forced breakup makes it 3rd and 10. Mills takes it in the gun. He's pressured. Fires to the end zone. It's out the back. And Denver will settle for a 43-yard field goal that is up and good. So they'll take a 17-3 lead into the half. Can our offense wake up and get us back into this one and try to keep this win streak alive? We'll have to find out in the second half. So we have fringe playoff chances. I know, it's shocking considering we were 2-8 just a couple weeks ago. But let's take a look at some of the other games around the NFL to see what's happening, because that shakes up our path, including this one. The Giants playing host to the Dolphins. This one's tied at 10 apiece. The Dolphins have been the most disappointing team in football, but they're playing the Giants tough, who are a wild card team who we beat last week. So we really need Miami to win that one. In Tennessee, on the AFC side of things, this doesn't affect us, but the Chargers are beating down the Titans 21-3. It's been a season to forget here for Tennessee. While Justin Herbert with 2 touchdown passes looks to get the Chargers to an AFC West title. And finally, in Philly, the Eagles playing host to the Panthers. They're trying to defend their title, and they're up 21-7 over Carolina, trying to lock up the NFC East. And this will help things. They can beat the Panthers despite a 62-yard touchdown to DeAndre Hopkins. Back to our game here, though. Here's 1st and 10 carry to Singletary right side on the stretch, and he's going to meet a couple of Broncos. But after picking up 5 yards, up to 99 on 17 carries, definitely getting his full workload today. Here's a bowl screen on 2nd and 5 to Robinson. He gets back in on the action. He gets marked inches shy. So on 3rd and inches, they're going to trust Singletary, and he gets it. Gets clotheslined by Norwell, but gets the first down and crosses the century mark. 1st and 10 going to the air. Nice block by Andrew Wiley, the right tackle, but unfortunately it doesn't matter because that's a 2-yard loss for Singletary. 2nd and 12, big blitz here from Denver. They counter the quick throw to Clancy that gets 9. In the gun, spreads out the defense. They're going to trust Singletary on the ground, and this time it's not going to work. Denver ready for it. They get the stop. And then it'll come back to the Broncos, who are already housing a 14-point lead. Good chance to extend on it here, though, but that's 2 yards for Mitchell. Davis again gets in on the tackle. 2nd and 8. Curl creeps down to the line. It's a handoff left side for Mitchell. He's going to be TFL'd by the Defensive Player of the Year, Jonathan Allen. And now a big 3rd and 9. They go empty, protecting Mills in the pocket. He's got plenty of time. Finally just checks it short for Mitchell, who steps out of bounds. And Commanders force a punt. Now good field position at their own 48-yard line. Here's a carry for Singletary as the Commanders got to start to put points on the board if they want to stay with the Broncos. 2nd and 4. It is a read option, and Brissett gets absolutely destroyed by Mike Hilton, who comes down, the former Minnesota Viking, with a sack. That just looked like a broken play. 3rd and 7. Quick pass for Clancy, and he's going to be marked a yard shy. And the Commanders will punt the football. They do not go for it. I don't know if I agree with that, but here's a 1st and 10, a throw right side that's incomplete. That's Chase Young out there in coverage. 2nd and 10 now. Mills back to the air. Left side as a man deep, but it's Snead who breaks it away. Good coverage on Jerry Jeudy. Now the Broncos face 3rd and 10. Clean pocket for Mills. He dumps it off for Mitchell, and here comes the defender Davis to bring him down. Another punt for Denver. So the defense holding strong here to begin the second half. Unfortunately, the offense continues to do nothing. Minimal gain there on 1st down. Now 3rd and 8. Brissett back to throw. Throws left side for Kareem Hunt, who just gets enough for a 1st down. Pushed out at the sticks. So new set of downs. Play fake here on 1st and 10. Brissett left side. Has Eric Ali this time. The 2nd-year tight end out of Iowa gets involved. He gets out to the 35. Try to go to Singletary again. 4 Broncos in the area. No gain for him. Next play on the right side. Here comes a big blitz from Denver. Brissett looks across the middle. He has Noah Clancy. Clancy gets away. A gain of 20. And the rookie out of Oregon is starting to get more and more involved in this offense as weeks go on. Next play. Brissett steps through the pocket. He's going to follow his blockers and pick up 8 with his legs. Now 2nd and 2 from the 7. 2 tight ends in the formation. It's a naked bootleg. Brissett checks it down for Singletary, and he's going to outrun the defense to the end zone. The Commanders find the end zone to end the 3rd quarter. They now trail 17-10 as we go into the final period of play. Broncos will start off the quarter at their own 33. 2nd and 2. Handoff Mitchell. Nice crease right side. His best running lane of the day. Only 35 yards on the air, but he is making his mark in the pass game as well. Again, to go to him. This time the left side. He sheds Trotter, and he picks up a hard-earned 8 yards. Maybe he starts to get going. Why not try him again on 2nd and 2? And he picks up the 1st down this time. Falls forward again. And Denver continues to drain the clock, too, with this running. Go back to the air, though, on 1st and 10. Short. Here's Sutton across the middle. That's a gain of about 12. He gets out to the 35-yard line. A nice drive by the Broncos here to begin the 4th quarter. But here's Mitchell going to be down in the backfield. Drue Tranquill brings him down. Chase Young, unfortunately, hurt on the play. Now 3rd and 3. Broncos go empty. Here comes Allen barreling down, but there's a man open on the left side. Jeudy sits down at the marker. He picks up a 1st down. Nice veteran move by one of their captains. Now in the red zone. Mills floats it right side. He has a man, and it's open. Touchdown Broncos. Marvin Mims Jr. A great drive by the Broncos to answer right back. They push it again back to a 14-point lead. So the Commanders now down by 2 touchdowns again. Here's Brissett. Beautiful pass for Robinson on the right side. Happy feet in the pocket, but great touch pass. Now to the 44. Handoff Singletary. Good blocking on the right side. He's spun down, but after a pickup of 11 and a 1st. He's the deep back on 1st and 10. Go to him again up the middle. Sanders is there to meet him. 3 tight ends, 2nd and 8. They go play fake. Brissett has a man. Throws it to the end zone, and it's dropped. McLaurin rarely drops one, but he drops a big one there in the end zone. So now 3rd and 8. Brissett left side. Allen Robinson who takes a shot from Justin Simmons but holds on. Great catch by the former Indianapolis Colt. Now goal to go for the Commanders. Trying to stretch it out with Singletary. There's going to be nothing there. Collapsing down is the defense. Loss of 2. Hunt checks in 2nd and goal. Brissett to the right side. Floats it for Hunt in the back of the end zone, but is knocked away by the best corner in football, Patrick Surtain. Big 3rd and goal here. Brissett left side has Dotson short. He's going to be marked 5 yards shy, but it's time to go for it. 4th and goal. Brissett, quick drop, looks across the middle, has Robinson who holds on for a touchdown. Big time catches on that drive by A-Rob, and the Commanders answer right back again, only down by 7. Less than 5 minutes left to go here. Commanders could use another stop. There's 2 for the tight end Disley. 2nd and 8, tight formation here. Quick throw across the middle, a sliding grab by Mims. 3 yards shy and a big 3rd and 3 here. They come in an offset eye. Man in motion across to the left. Hand off to Mitchell up the middle, and he's tackled down by Davis. He doesn't get there, which brings us to the 2-minute warning of the Commanders with the football. However, it's a big down here for Washington. They face 4th and 12. They're going to go for it. Brissett drops back, fires across the middle, and he misses McLaurin. He had him for a first. Another big miss for the Commanders. Now, the only good thing is they did have all 3 timeouts, so they could stop the clock, and they do just that. They stop Broncos shy of the first down marker, but Denver kicks 3, and they're now down by 2 scores. 27-17. Brissett, 1st and 10, fires, has Robinson again who gets open. 19 yards for A-Rob out to midfield. Next play, 90 seconds to go. Washington has no timeouts, remember. Has a man open across the middle. It's McLaurin again, but Jacoby Brissett, another big miss. 2nd and 10 now, 5-man pressure. Brissett just steps up through the pocket and nobody's home. He's going to pick up 16 with his legs. Dives down to the 34. And about a minute left to play here. Brissett, screen pass for Singletary. Gets blockers out in front. Gets out of bounds at the 28 with exactly a minute to go. Next play, Brissett takes the snap. Looks left side, fires for the end zone, is caught! Allen Robinson again with the big time grab, his 2nd touchdown of the day. It is now a 3-point game, but we need the onside kick. If we don't get it, we lose. Little sets it up. It's a low bouncing kick. It's up in the air, but it goes out of bounds. Nobody gets it, which means it's a flag. And that will end this ball game. The Broncos hold on and beat the Washington Commanders by a final score of 27-24. An exciting game down the stretch, but one that we were unable to win. And our 3-game losing streak is snapped, which drops us to 5-9. And any slim chance we had at the postseason probably just evaporated. A tough loss. Brissett's numbers look pretty good, but he did miss a couple of big-time throws. You know, it would have been great to have Michael Penix Jr. in this game, but it just wasn't meant to be. Offense got off to too slow of starts. They tried to play catch-up, but unable to get it done. We also get one new injury. Montez Sweat's going to miss the next 2 games with a dislocated elbow, but we will be getting Antonio Gibson back next week. Here are scores around the league in week number 15, as we'll take a look at a couple of these, starting off with that Thursday night matchup. The Cardinals beat the Saints. Arizona pushing for a playoff spot. They take overtime in New Orleans as Murray led his team to victory while Trey Lance struggled for the Saints. Hasn't been the best season for him as a starter down there in New Orleans. It'll be interesting to see what they do in the offseason. On the Sunday game, starting off with the big one in the NFC, the Niners drop to the Cowboys at home 28-20. Dallas, a couple weeks ago, was on the outside looking in, but they're starting to firmly cement themselves at the very least as a wild card spot in the NFC. On the AFC side of things, the number 1 seed Bengals hold strong in a big division clash against the Steelers, 31-28, and Cincinnati is definitely the team to beat out there in the AFC. On Sunday Night Football, the Ravens beat the Lions 21-6. Ravens, a very good squad. Cade Klubnik's 2nd career start did not go that well, and the Lions have fallen, like free-fallen, out of playoff contention. And finally, on Monday, we'll face the Vikings next week. They beat the Packers 17-14. Green Bay is not a good squad, but Minnesota is. They're definitely a playoff team. They're the best team in that NFC North. and we'll actually get to see them next week. Here are players of the week. Burrow got it in his win over the Steelers, while Hurts got it in the win over the Panthers. Adoree Jackson with a pick six and a forced fumble for the Giants, and 3 sacks for Myles Garrett and the Cleveland Browns. Here's a look at your playoff prediction. Nothing's really changed. Dallas is the 5 seed. We'll face the 3 seed Vikings next week. A lot of these teams are the same that it's been the past couple of weeks, with the Bengals and the Buccaneers holding on to those 1 seeds. Next episode, we'll be going on the road to Minneapolis to face the 9-5 Vikings, a big test for the Washington Commanders. We'll get to see second-year quarterback Bo Nix, last year's NFL Rookie of the Year, get a look, and they've added a couple of strong pieces. Aaron Donald on defense will not be fun. They still have Justin Jefferson, one of the best wide receivers, if not the best in football. So this will be a tough matchup as we face the team in purple next week. And with our season officially kind of done in terms of postseason hopes, we'll just try to pick up a couple wins to make us feel better down the stretch. But thank you guys so much for watching this one. A tough loss, but that was an exciting game nonetheless. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop that like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.